Is it Haley or do you like prefer Haley?
Alright.
Yeah. I got it. I figured it out.
Everybody, we are here. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Sorry to kind of throw our. I know that freeze. Sorry to throw our creators in there frantically. I had to adjust something because I pressed a button and I needed the big screen. But we're here. It's episode 1 of Quests of the Titans. I'm so excited. This has been months in the planning. We have put a lot of work. Well, no, let me clarify something. That man in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen has put in a ton of work for this, and I would like to first off give him a round of applause.
Oh no,
Mario.
no.
Mario has put up with our nonsense for the last several months while we've been trying to get this together. So thank you to him. We have here today with us from Two Beards, please. Nate, this will be the last time I'll refer to them as their real names. But we have Nate from Two Beards, please. We have GamerHales and myself. I am Nick from the Titan Media Collective, and then we have our DM, Digital Hero 101. Yeah, you guys want to give yourselves a little introduction? We'll start with Mario. Tell us a little bit about who you are and where people can find you before we jump in.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a variety streamer, Digital Hero 101. You can call me Mario. My father was digital, so it gets confusing that way. I'm a variety streamer that right now you can catch most of my streams on Fridays and Saturdays, where we do the main things there. But make sure you follow. So you can catch my random night streams usually after I'm done editing and stuff like that. I'll pull up some competitive multiplayer games. Also Thursday nights is usually like League of Legends nights and stuff like that. Every Friday I like to interact with my chat, my community. Today I gave them $200 to spend on Amazon, and they spent it on some weird stuff. So you can jump in, check in, hit that follow button while you're down there. Hit all the other links. Go to all my other socials like YouTube and subscribe to that.
Love it. Then we have Nate there. Jasper Wasper, thank you for the follow. We gotta move that up. But Nate, go ahead and give us an introduction.
Hey everybody, I am not a streamer yet. I am half of the Two Beards Please podcast. My partner, co-host Andrew, is the other beard number 2. I'm beard number 1. We put out a podcast twice a month on various topics. We basically like to sit around and try to make each other laugh, and hopefully everybody else too. So check us out wherever you find podcasts.
Awesome. Somebody said that they can't hear you. Can everybody else hear Nate? I can hear him. So just making sure everybody else can hear him. Somebody in the chat.
Yeah.
While we're waiting, Hales, let's give it a go.
Hi, my name's Hales. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I stream at least 4 days a week, Monday to Friday. And we play an insane amount of different types of games. And we like pigs and we smell like beef. And if you like pigs and you smell like beef, you should definitely come hang out with us.
Love it.
You can find me on GamerHales on all platforms.
Love it. All right. So hopefully that helps. I adjusted his volume a little bit there, but we're about to get started. Mario, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're in store for here?
Oh, most certainly. So this 3 group of adventurers have been traveling along on a carriage ride. There's been word that a town has been constantly raided. The forces that have been raiding this town have not been able to stop. And word has been sent out, almost bounties. But strangely enough, these bounties have not been put out by nobles or the Jarl. It's been put out by normal people. And they've summed together what gold they could. And most of the time, people have turned down these bounties, and the rates have gotten worse and worse. You've gone to investigate it, and you've been on this carriage ride for a couple of hours now. And as you enter the town, no one else seems to have joined or shown up, no other adventurers or mercenaries. Everyone here in this town seems normal. There's a large estate of where the main Jarl stays, and all is quiet. You almost can't imagine that something here could go wrong. It isn't until there's a whiz of an arrow that passes by one of your guys' heads. And all of a sudden, goblins start to appear from the brush.
Already?
The three adventurers stand next to each other, surprised that one of the raids is already happening, as if the goblins waited to see what this carriage, what new loot would have been dropped off to this unsuspected town, these new unsuspected travelers. However, what the goblins didn't realize is that these travelers were here just for them. And so, our story begins. Roll for initiative. So I know we have some new players here. Triszana, usually whenever I ask you to make a roll, you're gonna roll with roll 20. You're gonna roll with a d20. That's gonna be the biggest dice with 20 sides on it. So go ahead and make an initiative roll. You can just roll the 20 die or hit the initiative button on your D&D and Beyond and tell me what number you get.
All right, it is rolling with my slow pig fingers. A number appears, and it is 16.
16. All right. And is that with the +3 modifier that you have?
Yes.
Okay. I went ahead and put up a turn order for you guys. So go ahead and put your initiative that you got in the turn order for me.
There it is, baby. Let's get an 18 to get it started. Feeling good. About to murder some goblins.
There is an issue. As you guys turn around to see what attacked you, you look up and you see nothing. There's some bushes, some trees, some wilderness. Matter of fact, Gryffin, with your passive perception, you're able to catch the sight of maybe the goblin that shot the arrow hidden behind one of these bushes.
Okay.
It is an ambush, but they have yet to reveal their position.
Let's see. Guys, I think we should
Fire at the bushes.
see. I don't have I'm not I only have two hand wielded weapons, so I'm thinking maybe we should draw them out a little bit.
I've got my bow. I've got my bow in my hand, and I go first because I rolled the highest in it. Right?
Okay, hold on. Let's see about that.
I can sing them a song.
I'm gonna put in the goblin initiatives.
Triszana, the song Piggy.
Yes. Would you like to hear one?
Let me oink you, the song of my people.
It's just a very long.
Oh yeah, I suppose we can introduce characters too, really, right?
You're more than welcome to. I just finished up, and we're going to see who goes first. Yermom definitely does go first.
Beautiful.
All right. I'm going to shoot the bushes.
Which bush are you shooting? If you hold left click, I can see.
Oh, that's right. We got a map. Let me see where we are.
At this point, the townspeople are screaming and running around as they're attempting to hide, as they all seem too familiar with what's going on.
We're here now. Was it the bush to the north? So
Was this
I
bush
see.
right here?
Yeah, so to the north. That's where I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
To the north of that dirt path.
You can't see the little guy, so go ahead and attack with disadvantage.
Okay, and that's what, a minus?
You roll 2 dice, take the lower of the 2.
Got it. All right. I'll just roll it on twice. 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits. Or I'm sorry, no. You shoot. It goes into the bushes. Nothing, but you do hear snarling from a goblin as it kind of cackles at you. You just hear.
Oh boy.
All right. Okay. So now it's my turn.
No.
Oh.
2 goblins are going to go ahead and go. They're gonna reveal themselves to you guys as they pop up, and they're going to go ahead and make an attack with their short bows on you, Gryffin.
You know.
One misses as it arcs way over past you. The other one hits, dealing a d6 of damage as you lands right there, dealing 5 points of damage, I believe. Yes, 5 points of damage as it embeds itself into your leather, bruising you pretty poorly.
Well, we don't like that.
Now it's your turn, Gryffin.
All right. Well, I am going to. How far can I move again?
You can move, I believe, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, you can move 30 feet. Each square is 5 foot.
You're not going to get within range for melee this round.
No.
You can do a double move and be up there for next round.
Yes, if you want to use your action, get right up on them.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna use double move. I'm gonna come right up next to him.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna go right up next to him. Kind of pissed me off. So so now he's gonna get it.
Okay, yeah. You run up, sprinting up to that goblin. The goblin's kind of like, oh, ah! And then we're gonna go over to Triszana.
That is me.
Okay. So in Dungeons and Dragons combat, you have your action, your movement, bonus action. Those are all you need to worry about, really. So your movement, you can fly, which is very nifty. So you can move up to 30 feet and go where you need to be. You also, with your action, can cast spells or attack.
Well, I don't think I'm close enough yet, and I think my friend Gryffin needs some backup. So I'm going to move 30 feet, or wherever I can,
Yeah.
to help Nick on the other side of that goblin. Or Gryffin, sorry. Excuse me. My mistake. I would Nick from a dream I had last night. Oh no.
Oh no, she's dreaming. She's dreaming about us.
I am.
Okay. You move, so you can pick up your character and move her.
Oh, okay. There. Is that okay?
Do you plan on attacking?
Yes. Can I attack this round, or do I have to wait?
You might have to wait with that movement. However, I do believe your flying speed is different than your actual. No, your flying speed is 30 feet. So you will have to wait this round. If you want to stay there, you're more than welcome to. And that we can end your turn there.
I will stay there and look Gryffin dead in the eyes, telling him I'm ready to fight.
Okay. At which point, you guys position yourself and you kind of flank the goblins as they've all revealed themselves now to you guys. Now you can see every single one of them, and there's a lot.
Right. Now we're in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Think of it.
Into the thick of it.
As
all right.
8 more goblins appear and immediately go to try to swarm you guys.
It's bashing time. Let's get it.
as each goblin comes screaming out with their own yell call, just
It's about to be a real short night, I think.
EPK in the first 10 minutes. Awesome.
All right.
EPK hail stands for total party kill.
All right.
Okay. 2 of the goblins are going to make an attack. One at Yermom, and then the other one at Triszana. So we're going to go left to right, top to bottom. As the goblin that attempts to hit Yermom succeeds, dealing a d6 of 5 points of damage. And then Triszana, same goes to you. As a
Ooh, a
natural one, it goes to attack you.
Beginner's luck.
Unfortunately, you just begin not realizing that you can fly as you just begin hovering over the goblin's stubby arms as he tries to jump up and down, just like swing at you, unable to do so. All right,
I
Yermom. It's your turn, Amon, as you have quickly become surrounded by some goblins.
All right. That didn't take long. Okay, so that one, are you seeing which one I'm
I do. Yep, top one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going to swipe at with my long sword.
Go for it.
My long sword.
Sword.
That is a 22 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Woo, shush.
Heal. Slimy vermin. Ooh, 10 points. Max damage.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. As you swing at towards the goblin and you stab him, lunging forward with one sweep motion, pulling out your sword, and he just falls over dead.
One down. 3 to go.
Nailed it. All right.
Okay, this goblin right here sees his fallen brethren and goes to assume position to flank, and he's kind of just screaming out to his goblin. He says, "I'll get him from behind. Don't worry, I got him."
Oh, we're back to the Brooklyn Goblins again. This is awesome.
Yeah, but didn't he already assume the position? So how's he gonna? I thought your mom was gonna get him from behind.
No, he's trying to attack me.
He assumed the position.
Nick, are you trying to be funny?
It was. It failed. It didn't land. Let's just say that.
Yeah, it went right over your mom's head. And
See, that was funny.
This goblin right here is going to attack Gryffin again.
She said.
Why didn't it just roll the dice? There we go.
Rip me.
Gryffin, what is your AC? That barely hits as the goblin slices at your legs, going forth and dealing a d6 with its little dagger, 4 points of damage to you.
Well, this is not ideal. Okay.
All right, Gryffin, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to attack this goblin who's trying to come up behind me, right here.
All right.
So let's see what we got here. So what's my add-on to that? I forget.
For your
go to your actions.
It's your attack. So if you're using, what are you using? A warhammer?
Yeah, using the warhammer.
Jeez Louise, it's a +5.
All right. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. So that is a 17.
That's a hit.
Nailed it. What do I roll for the damage?
I believe warhammers are a D8, unless you're holding it with 2 hands, then it's a D10.
Yeah, where's my? Oh, there we go. So I'm sorry.
What? Just so you know, Nick, whenever you click away from Discord, it freezes the screen for the stream. So
Does
you
it?
basically always have to have Discord up
It
on
should.
like a screen.
It should be as long as it's back behind. Yeah. Okay, I need to move this
So
over to
it's
another.
no longer.
Got it.
It's no longer.
I'll move
frozen.
that over here. That's the problem. Okay.
So
Sorry.
yeah.
What
So
am I rolling?
then, yeah. Go ahead and roll a D10 plus 3.
D10 plus 3. That's a 10.
That's total. Yeah. You take your warhammer, bonk the goblin right on the head, and he kind of dazes out a little bit, and then just falls stiff over like a plank board. Dies.
Nice. And then, can I also use my bonus action?
For
Let me see. I have an action. My action surge.
oh, you have an action surge at level 3. Yeah, go for it.
Cool. All right, then I'm going to attack this guy in front of me.
All right. Yeah. You after bonking. Go ahead and roll.
That's not so great. We said +5. That's a 7.
That's a 7. Unfortunately, not so well. You get a second win after taking out a goblin and seeing yourself distracted, and you swing for this goblin. He jumps back in fear and taunts at you with a laugh as he's able to get away from your hammer.
Not ideal. Not ideal. All right.
All right. Triszana?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
No, go for it.
I am surrounded by 3 goblins because Gryffin decided to not help me, which is cool.
That's what I was trying to do with my bonus. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wow, throw me under the bus.
I was
over
looking
here.
at the sun.
Throw me under the bus here. I don't like it.
I'm gonna grapple. Can I grapple?
You most certainly can. Yeah, you want to grab one of the goblins?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one and I'm gonna look at the goblin in the eye, and I'm gonna go, I got you. And then I guess I roll.
Okay. So you're more now. You're more than welcome to use your weapons if you want, but if you want to grapple, we're gonna go ahead and do a strength. We're gonna contest your strength roll. So you can make make a strength check for me. So if you look at the top, just press your strength button.
Okay, it's coming. Slowly but surely, my dice are taking their time. I got a B. Is that a thing?
A what?
Oh,
20
21.
plus 1. 21.
That was a strength saving throw. That still works. No, that works perfectly. It's still +1. So you're good. 21. Yeah. Wow. That means you rolled a natural 20. That means you rolled.
How do you roll on a nat 20? What?
Yeah,
This
you grab
beginner's
this
luck at its
goblin.
finest.
On a grapple.
You grapple the goblin by the face, and you like oink in his face, and the goblin's just like, he yells out to his other friend. She's like, ah, she's got me! She's got me! Blah! And you put the fear into that goblin. I'm assuming you grab. Which one did you grab? If you hold left click,
The
I
one.
can.
Okay. This hold left click. This one.
Okay, that one. Okay, so you grappled that one. This one is
Mhm.
dead. The one to your left of you is kind of just like, he kind of screams out, he goes, "Let go of my friend!" And he's gonna run over here, and he's gonna grab his friend, and he's going to attempt to pull his friend off of you. So go ahead, make another strength check for me to see if he pulls you away.
I am so shocked. How dare
Roll another nat 20 and have him pull
Come
his
on.
leg.
Got it. Let's go. Coming. Hold on. Taking this sweet time. Oh,
I see
oh.
that.
I don't like that face.
I
Oh
got
my
another one.
gosh,
I
you got another 20.
Yeah.
Piggy
got,
power.
Goblin's got the big ass bard
No!
that keeps pointing at him.
Jeez
I don't even know
Louise.
what this means.
We're just wasting natural 20s on grapples.
So these two goblins, this one goblin's trying to push himself off of you. This other goblin's holding his friend, one arm on the waist and the other arm like pulling his large goblin ears. And they're both just like there's like a tug of war happening, and you're flapping your wings as hard as you can, just oinking, being like, no, no, no. And the goblins are unable to do anything. You guys are just at a standstill because of said thing. Okay, so this goblin over here is gonna pull out his dagger and try to strike Yermom, missing completely as Yermom deflects it with a ease of a blade. Wasn't even hard for him to do so. That goblin's dead. This one has advantage because his friend got in a position behind you and is now going to attack with advantage on you. That's going to be a hit as he goes to attack you, does a little feint, but his friend grabs onto your leg, slowing you down just enough for you to take a d6 worth of damage to the shin, doing 4 points of damage to you. And then this last goblin is actually this goblin's going to move up. And it's going to make an attack on Gryffin. Missing as Gryffin takes his warhammer and just punts the goblin back. And this one of the last goblins here. Yep. One of the last goblins here is attempting to swing at you, Yermom, missing as well. Even though you guys are surrounded, you immediately see there's terror in this goblin's eyes as you are surrounded. You are outnumbered. And they're still unable to really get to you as it is now your turn.
Here comes, boys. All right, so which one of them hit me, Nick?
This
Not Nick.
guy right here. Or I'm sorry, this guy right here.
That guy. Okay, so that's the one I'm going to attack next.
Okay.
With the longsword.
Go for it.
Kissy, no, it's not a one shot. This is going to be a series. That is 23.
20. That's a hit.
Nailed it.
And oh, minimum damage. So I only did 4 points of damage.
You did 4 points of damage, but this is a goblin. As you go to strike him, he goes to block with his little dagger as you push down his own dagger into his face, and your sword slices into his head as well, killing him on the spot. Seeing that even when you're surrounded and they're messing up your attacks, you're still able to kill him. These goblins
2 dead
are
goblins
starting to take half a step back away from you.
Push forward.
As this one is like, he begins to run away. You're allowed to take an attack of opportunity if you like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Go for it.
10. I don't know.
10. That does miss. As you swipe away, he jumps back, holding his behind, just being like, no! And then this goblin, same thing. Seeing his friends are dying, seeing that this one fairy is stronger than 2 goblins combined, it tries to run away as well. And Gryffin, as well as Triszana, you guys are welcome to make an attack of opportunity. In this case, Triszana, whenever a character runs away from you, but they were within reach, you are allowed to get a free attack using your reaction. You may take it if you like. Both you guys may take it, or one of you guys may take it, or you don't have to take it at all.
Let's take it. Let's do it.
I'll take it.
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Go for it.
What do I do?
What are you attacking with?
Only the dude that you're holding on him.
Are you using your dagger or longsword? I recommend the longsword.
Right.
Is this for me? I will do my longsword.
Okay. I don't know. Do you see your longsword in your bottom right or your right box with the actions?
I do.
Okay,
Yes.
hit the +3 button.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's rolling. It's taking its sweet time with you, but it seems to serve
is.
up.
Haley, you need to get dice for next time.
I am not Haley. Who is that?
What is this, Haley? You speak of
Piggy
19.
dice for
That's a
next
hit
time.
for sure. And then next to that, you see where it says a D8 +1.
Yeah. No.
Click that. So next to the number 3 that you just clicked, there is a number 1 next to the letter D, next to the number 8. It has like a little sword going swish swash.
Okay. The bludgeoning?
No. The above that.
Shots?
I only have.
Let's see.
Medical buildings. That's the other one.
If anything,
We gotta
you
roll
can
damage.
go on roll. You can go on roll 20, and hover over the dice and roll a D8.
All right. I got to 1.
That's fine. You have a +1 in your strength, so you do 2 points of damage to this goblin as he's running away, wounding him pretty badly as he's limping away and bleeding out as he attempts to run away.
Nice.
All right. I'm also gonna take my opportunity attack.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. That's an 8.
Yes, that is a miss. As you attempt to swing, because he dodged you, he runs into the Triszana's blade, but is able to escape. And he runs away. He's gone. This guy's gone.
New dice, you have forsaken me.
Gryffin, it is now your turn.
You'll switch back and forth between the 2 dice sets all night, Nick.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, I am going to. Let's see. So Triszana's still grappling these two.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so strong.
Okay. So what I like to do is I like to leap over to this one who's trying to pull him off, and toss some assistance that way. So I'm gonna move here.
As you move, the goblin next to you takes an opportunity to attack you.
Rip me.
That's a 2. He misses. As you're aware of what's about to happen, and you kick him off to the side as you get to where you need to go.
All right, and then I'm going to attack with my warhammer. 15.
15. That's a hit.
Nailed it. And roll out a 1 for damage. So wait, I get up.
Whatever your plus is.
Oh, +3, so 4.
Damage.
4 points of damage.
4
Okay.
points of damage.
This goblin is definitely bloodied. As you hit him, and he's not doing so well.
Here we go. Teamwork.
Okay, Triszana, you are currently in the midst of a tug of war with 2 goblins. How do you wish to proceed?
You really need to see one of these bodies ripped apart.
All right. So the one right in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take on, since Gryffin seems to be having fun with the other one now. I'm going
Okay.
to look that and watch from a distance as I take my longsword and attack.
Nice. Yeah. While you're holding him by his
Yeah.
cheeks with one hand, you take the other hand and you start hacking and slashing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Hold on. Okay, 20. I'm gonna do it in. I got a 9.
9.
Love
That's
the
going to be a
stats.
+3 for you. As you swing at him, and that's a hit. That's a hit. Yep, just barely landing your hit on him.
Oh, wait.
We need that
So
big
go ahead
damage.
and roll a
Outside.
d8.
Shit.
A D8. Okay.
2
got a
plus 1.
2.
3. As you hit him, he's struggling and hitting. You hit him with the hilt. You give him a big old knot on his head, and he's now bloodied as well. He's looking kind of lightheaded.
Hmm.
The rest of the goblins, seeing that their numbers was not enough and seeing how things are starting to go downhill, they begin to retreat. So these
Oh,
guys go. This guy lets go. He takes off. This guy's grappled. He can't do anything. This guy takes off. These guys attempt to run away as well.
don't I get an attack of opportunity?
You do. You get an attack of opportunity on one of them.
Okay. 20, 24, 25.
24. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage.
8.
8. Yeah, you kill one. Immediately as he begins to turn his back to you, you make him regret it, and you skewer him, lifting him up, and it's the last thing his friend sees as he's running away. You almost see teardrops falling from his face as he's like, "No!" And they scamper away as you can absolutely eviscerate this one.
Come back with more friends.
Combat is essentially over as you guys have successfully thwarted off the goblin raiding party.
Woo!
What
But
Woohoo!
there still seems to be one goblin left that wasn't able to get away.
Maybe we should question him.
yeah. Triszana, I know you're getting a little bloodlust, but we should probably take him in for questioning.
I look him dead in the eyes and see his little soul and his little goblin head, and I put him down. I say, "You are going to tell us everything you know."
Okay. Go ahead and your choice of intimidation or persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. All right. So go ahead and roll for that.
I'm back
So
on
it's gonna
Magic
be-
site now.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll
I'm
see.
switching it up.
You'll probably see it in the long list of words.
I
and
got it.
numbers.
I got a 9. I think it's coming up slowly.
Yeah, you did
9
get a
plus
9.
4, 13.
Oh, you have pretty
Right?
good
No?
persuasion.
Mhm.
Uh,
It's my snort.
the goblin looks up at you. It's just like, I'm just doing what I'm ordered to do. Please don't kill me.
Who ordered you to do this?
The big orc. The big orc ordered us to do it.
Go
Is he
on.
the one asking for these raids to happen?
Yeah. He showed up with some of his goons, and he hired us to keep coming back to this village and to terrorize them.
Why? Why this village?
I don't know. We just took the coin.
I don't know is not an answer.
I really don't know. You can make an insight check.
That's still D20, right?
Yep.
God, these dice have forsaken me. Insight is 6.
And he doesn't have to be the only one that makes an insight check. You're more than welcome
Okay.
to if you want to jump in on that. 6 actually, from what you can tell, this goblin seems pretty genuine. I mean, goblins come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. These seem like just some hill goblins, some bandits that really will probably do anything to get some coin.
I got a 13.
13. Yeah, you can see into it a little better. You've had some personal time with this goblin, so you know.
She's seen his soul nearly leave his body. It connects with Piggy and the troll.
Where's the big orc located?
We only met him once. Not far from the orc village. That's from here.
Well, where's the orc village?
He points northeast of where you guys currently are, and he says, it's a couple miles, almost half a day's journey that way.
Is there something specific he's looking for in this village?
Make another persuasion check for that.
Rolling. It is a 5.
5.
That was me.
The goblin.
9. 5 plus 4. Sorry.
5 plus 4. Oh wow, okay, that's different.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
Always add your bonuses.
The goblin kind of is just like, I don't know. He told us not to take anything. He just told us to attack and to do it on certain days.
What days?
Every other day.
For how long?
I would start taking notes.
As long as the coin kept coming, we didn't stop.
Really hard to spot.
Does this orc have a connection to this town?
I don't know.
What did I tell you about the answer? I don't know.
How many?
But
many-
the orcs in this town tend to have a treaty. They don't mess with them, and they don't mess with those.
So this orc is violating said treaty, isn't he?
You know, I didn't think about it that way.
Oh, convenient.
Would you like to work for us instead?
Make a
like it.
persuasion check.
I like it. We're getting a mole.
Alright. As I stare this goblin in the eyes, making sure he really feels persuaded, I also roll a...
Do I take the chance?
waiting for my bonus. A 17.
Ooh. The goblin, like, snot nose, tears in his eyes, immediately, like, changes his demeanor completely. Stands up straight and just like, what you offering? How much you paying?
I don't know. How much is your own life worth to you?
How about we let you live?
The goblin then
And we
kind of
don't,
shrivels.
we don't come and hunt you down. You want me to roll intimidation for that?
No, Triszana's persuasion was well enough. The goblin shrivels down a little bit. It's like, you drive a hard bargain, but that will do. That will do.
Are you sure? Because I'd be happy to use my warhammer to drive it a little harder.
That is a good one. This is a funny guy here. Right?
I got one to land. Woo!
Yeah. No.
I like this guy. I like this troll. All right. So we have our
Okay.
mole. So we should. How do we want to play this? Do we?
Well,
Letting it sleep.
So we've
Should
got
we
a
send
raid.
him back to the
We've got-
village?
We got the raid today, so there's probably not going to be a raid tomorrow. And so the raid will be in 2 days. Let's get rid of him and have a discussion. Let's send him back and
Or do we want to find out more about the tactics of the raid?
well, yeah, they're goblins. I don't think they're very detailed.
Fair.
Their tactics are usually just let's go wave our daggers around and grab as much money as we can. I would say let's send them back and say we want you to report back tomorrow on the day of the off raid what the word is about what happened here today, whether they're still coming or not on the
Okay.
following day. So
Here-
we want the information for the following day. We want him to come back tomorrow morning and give us the scuttlebutt of what happened.
Here's what you do. You go back, and you tell them that you were within an inch of your life, and it scared you, and it made you question why you're doing this, and you use that to start gathering intel on why they are actually doing this, Why are they being hired? And then you report back to us.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that for sure. Huh?
And if you come back and you haven't done that for us, you are first to meet my Warhammer.
Alright, whatever.
Well, if you don't come back,
You want me to come back? Here.
yeah, meet us out here tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. right by this tree here.
6 a.m.
Yeah, we don't want them frightening the townspeople.
Yeah, you have to
So we
get up
wanna-
at a reasonable hour, at a warrior's hour, okay?
we want enough time to prepare too. So if they're going to come with the whole castle more of goblins, we want enough time to prepare to receive them properly.
So, if someone wants to make an insight check, they're more than welcome to right now.
Can all of us do it or just one?
Oh yeah, for sure. Go for it.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
10. I rolled a 10.
10. All right.
16.
16. That's good.
I got a 10, but I'm waiting to see if there's a bonus.
Usually the number that you click on is the bonus.
13.
13. Okay. So then
You gotta go on you.
the goblin looks a little suspicious. It looks like he's hiding something, as if he's nervous. What you told him to do, the instructions you gave him, he almost seems like he's too nervous to do it or incapable of doing it.
I came on too strong.
Alright, so let's change it up here. You go back to your village and you tell them that if they decide to come here again, we're going to come and wipe them all out. You saw what 3 of us did to your little group that's coming here, and that was without even breaking a sweat. We will come, the 3 of us. We've got more friends coming.
Oh,
We'll come
What
and see you. We'll come and see you. And we'll destroy your entire village if we see you guys here ever again.
What
How
if
much coin is that worth, buddy?
what if they don't like the threats? What if they'd rather have some coin? What would you be willing to do for some coin, troll?
Here's the thing.
I have a dust in my pocket.
The goblins are going to sell themselves to the highest bidder regardless, and it's just going to last until the next person comes around with a little bit more gold. What we're stating is
That
we're
is
putting
fair.
the fear of our blade into them.
your mom. Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Deception or intimidation?
Go ahead and do both.
All right. Here's intimidation. 20 for intimidation
Sheesh.
and 9 for deception.
9 for deception. Okay. So the goblin completely believes that there's like reinforcements coming, and then goes and is just like,
I can't. We don't meet up with them. We just met them once. They told us where to get the money, and we go over there. If there's money, we raid the village. If there's no money, we don't raid the village.
So then where are you leaving the money for them to come get it?
he goes, he points off in the direction that's more southeast.
He says, there's a town not far from here. Abandoned.
Orcs leaving you money there, and if the money's there, you raid. If there's not money, you don't raid. What I'm telling you is you're not raiding anymore, whether there's money there or not.
I'm confused now. I know what to report back to, and now we're gonna stop. Yes, we promise. We promise. We won't come back.
When do the orcs come to leave the money?
Tomorrow.
Usually the day of raids.
So you got 2 days to stake it out.
Wait, no, today has been a raid. Does
Yep.
that mean you're supposed to leave the money tonight?
Federico soy.
No, I think you got it wrong. The orcs paying them to raid
Yeah.
the town.
Yes, sorry, my pig brain is a bit small.
All right. So then we have.
So let's take him with us. Let's see where you get where do you pick up the money from? Let's go. Let's march.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now.
And so you guys begin marching, and the goblin's like, "What? It's gonna take us a while to get there."
That's okay. We can hold hands. I grab the goblin's hand and look into his eyes.
And I look over at
Reach
him,
out
and
my
she
hand.
doesn't let go.
I have
All
another
right.
hand.
All right. So, you guys are going to begin traveling to this town. So you just get here to this town that has been raided. You got raided. You've spent a lot of time on the carriage together.
Yeah, we should probably rest.
Only to immediately begin trekking into another direction. True to the goblin's words, this is going to take a couple hours. It's probably going to take you guys about, I want to say, 4 hours to get to the spot.
And what time of day is it right now? I probably should have asked that first.
Right now, it's right after midday. So by the time you get there, it's going to be evening.
Okay, maybe
The sun
we
will
don't
be
go there
going
today.
down.
Maybe we go see what's going on in this town here, ask around, and I'm not comfortable letting this guy go though.
Yeah, Triszana,
It's
you're
okay, I have
gonna
his
have to cling on to that hand there.
I will forever. I like it. Kind of warm.
The goblin. And you. So where do you guys go from here?
Well, to the tavern.
All right. The taverns.
That's a place to go, right?
Oh yeah. So there's your tavern.
Nice.
Eat myself right on in there.
The there's a panel over the tavern that just says Fletcher's Tavern.
Who is Fletcher, I wonder? Goblin, do you know?
Probably the owner.
The goblin.
Well. What's an assumption, Mom?
You guys head in, and there is nothing happening in here. There's like nobody in this tavern. You walk in, and like even when you're talking, it kind of echoes when Triszana is just kind of like, I wonder who Fletcher is. Is it? And there's like, you see someone poke their head behind a table, and you see other like townspeople like peering out now, and then one person sees the goblin, and they're like, ah! And then the goblin's like, ah! And then they run away, and people go back to their hiding spots again.
Goblins have really
Where-
been a number.
I have him. He's safe. I bring him in closer. He's touching my hip now.
I am up. I have rope.
Time up.
Obviously, we're not going to get anywhere talking to people with us.
The people slowly, like as Triszana pronounces that and exclaims that out loud, the people begin to slowly get out. And they go, one person's like, "Oi, you the ones ran them goblins off."
You could say that.
Okay. Drinks on me. Welcome in. I'm Fletcher.
All right. There you go.
As everyone starts in there, he goes, quit your hiding, everybody. The goblins are gone. Let's get some drinks going on here. Let's turn on the hearth. As people begin just rummaging around, there's a bit of melancholy in the air, as it seems like these people have they've had it rough. This has been going on for weeks now, and there's almost like a routine that's happening. You see this, you guys walked in, and there's like this makeshift barricade that they were putting together, but never got set up. As you can assume that they were all peering out the door, watching you guys fight off the goblins. and as well as you see some people immediately leaving, as they had no business being in the tavern at the moment. But once everyone's said and gone from the safety, the few people that remain kind of take a seat, but are eerily looking at the goblin, and they're kind of just, they got their fists clenched and they're tapping their toes, and they don't keep their eyes off of you guys in the party. Fletcher gets behind the bar, gets a rag, starts wiping down the table, says, just don't you worry about the first couple of rounds. I got you. As he puts some ale out on the table for you guys, and says, "Well, you picked quite the time to stop in at our cozy little place."
It seems that way. We get out the carriage and the arrows whizzing by our heads.
Quite the warm welcome.
You know
Well-
why they could be here? Trying to fight this time.
No. By all the realms and all the gods that are up in the realms, I have not the slightest reason. They just showed up one day and they started tearing up the place. They didn't even take anything. Every once in a while someone gets hurt, but for the most part, they just run amok. And if you get in their way, they show you the iron. We just learn to leave them alone.
You seem like a man who knows a bit about what goes on in this town. What can you tell us about the treaty that they have between the people of this town and the orcs?
Make a persuasion check. Also, give yourself an inspiration point.
The thing with these
This
dice
is
is
the
they're hard to
goblin.
see.
It's attached.
You said,
That's the
you said
goblin.
persuasion? 13.
13. Fletcher goes to speak, but then one of the people sitting in the booths in the back corner staring at the goblin speaks out and goes, "The treaty is a damn lie, that's what."
Care to tell us more?
I say that every no good, rotten non-human in this town is against us. And they're out to make sure that we ain't got no place here. The treaty is to protect them from us, not the other way around. And some of the guys at the table with him are just like, "Hey, here. He goes, "If it were up to us, if it wasn't for the guardsmen stopping us, we'd take each and every one of them out into the streets." And as he's walking up, he is, if I'm not mistaken, Gryffin, are you the only human in the group?
I am a human. Male
Yeah,
human.
he
Oh.
is staring. Well, hold on. Real quick. Sorry. I really want to get a good look at your guys' characters. Ermon, you have a beard.
Yeah.
Which a lot of elves in this world, unless they are half elf, elves don't usually rock facial hair, and you're wearing a hat, so it can be kind of hard to see your elvish features.
Right. And that's why I'm going to take my hat off and I'm going to say something specifically to
Oh.
them.
So he was staring at Triszana, like as he's like muttering this kind of like racial slurs, and then you take off your hat and he stops in his tracks and he looks at you. He's kind of just looking you up and down. He's just like,
What were you saying about non-humans? You mean these non-humans that just drove off a dozen goblins?
"Hmm,
Shall we go outside and talk about this?
I pick up the goblin and put it in his face while you guys are having the conversation. That's all
The trophy.
the goblin's just kind of like, just kind of sitting there like a cat, like when you pick up a cat. The stranger, "No, I wouldn't want. You're new to town, and we owe you our gratitude." As he kind of sits back down and they begin muttering to themselves as they're eyeing you guys. Fletcher then is just like, well, yes, things have been quite tense here, but yes, some truth to that. Yes, there is a treaty, but not between us and non-humans, but with the orc village not far from here.
And what reason would they have to break that? Was there any sort of falling out after the treaty was signed?
He looks at you very puzzled. Orcs haven't broken no treaty. What gives you this impression?
Well, the fact that Mr. Goblin Face here just told us that the orc is the one that's paying the goblins to ravage your town.
No! As he quickly takes the ale that he poured for the goblin and pulls it away.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
not sure why you give him one of those.
I was gonna ask him to pour one and then leave it there so he couldn't drink it.
I'll take it for him.
I would have given it to him.
Oh my god, softy.
So he probably just assumed the goblin was part of the party and not, holding hands with.
We associate ourselves with a goblin.
So the no. This doesn't make any sense. The people of Gari would never do such a thing. They're such wholesome people. That's where I get a lot of my stock from. Matter of fact, I was there just last week.
Great. Well then, what is your theory as to why these goblins are just randomly attacking you?
Well, when you put it that way, as he kind of, I don't know.
All right.
I think, is it possible that they're trying to soften you up for like a bigger invasion, or is this a distraction from something? Those are the only two things that I can think of.
He kind of leans in and it's just like, it's been a while since people visited this town. Matter of fact, since reports have gone out that we've been having issues, nobody's been coming here. The commerce, the tourists, the travelers, they'd rather take the long way than head through our town.
And where does the long way run?
Well, you have to cross a river and then skip it, go through a forest and stuff like that instead of heading through these beautiful great hill plains, these open wide breeze to your back, and you get to stop by Fletcher's Tavern. Tell your friends as he winks at you, but I got ahead of myself.
Does the long way run through that other town with the treaties with?
Well, it's nothing but wilderness. You don't have to camp out. And there's no roads, so if you're by horse-drawn wagon wheel, I can imagine it's such a hassle. But people would rather do that than attempt to go through our town and be raided by some goblins. Now, as he kind of tugs at his vest a little bit, I got the townspeople together, and we scrunched up enough coin to bring in some adventurers to stop this. Which I am assuming you saw the flyers that made it out there.
We did.
I'm guessing you haven't seen what else has been happening. The town's guardsmen, they refuse to help. They surround the estate, and not a single man moves a muscle. As every time we get raided, every able and bodied guardsman goes and protects the estate where the Jarl lives.
Do you think they could be in on it?
There are some whispers, and then the guy in the back slams his fist on the table. Just, how dare you speak out to the Jarl like that? As he stood up now. He seems to be a bit wobbly. You and your goblin friends. How dare you even come in here with a goblin? The Jarl has nothing to do with this. He's protecting our gold. As he kicks a chair towards you guys and then stomps out. His buddies kind of get up and give one last glare towards you guys as they walk out as well.
Oh, he's protecting the gold, but at the cost of the people. So who's really?
They seem nice.
Is that what you say?
But is he protecting the gold if it gets taken in raids? No protection is being done.
I think we need to. Get one of these guards and give him the old goblin treatment.
Well, let's just go talk to the Yar.
You think we'll be able to get close enough?
Why not? Go walk right in the front gate.
I have the goblin at hand. We can use him to our advantage.
I like it. I'm all for a bold plan.
Oh, this is just absolutely exciting. And Fletcher kind of claps his hands together. I am most certainly so happy that you guys came here, and you all seem to be such the assertive type. Please, while you're here, I know the reward's not much, but help yourselves. No charge as you stay at Fletcher's Inn. Grab yourselves a room and take the time you needed. Well, not too much time, we don't want to take any more damages from these goblins. But this is so exciting.
Hey, gold makes me feel good later. I want to feel good now. Give me the ale.
I run upstairs to grab a room with the goblin attached to my hand, and I quickly choose one and come back down with the goblin still at hand. Would you guys like me to leave him in the room?
I think we need to tie him up and leave him here.
I look at the goblin with a little sad eye, and I tie him to the bedpost.
And at first he gets excited, and then he realizes there's nothing. There's no second half to this.
How dare you! And then I slam the door.
So is there anybody else in the tavern? Just Fletcher now?
No, it's empty. Fletcher's the only one.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So now we're
I
gonna
think we can go see the Yar.
Okay.
let's go pay him a visit.
The Art Adventurers, do you guys want to rest up? Do you want to take a short rest before you go see the Jarl? Maybe use some hit dice to heal up, or
Yeah, I mean, I took some hits. I'm not looking to die today.
I can go check it on the goblin. I'm okay with that.
For the audience, if you guys want to, whenever you're getting hit, thank you for doing that, Nick. Make sure you subtract it from your health. You can click on your character, hit the red circle, and then hit like the minus button and the damage you took, and it'll automatically do the math for you. But if you're doing a short rest, you're going to take your hit dice and you're going to roll it, add your constitution. For you, Nick, is a minus one.
Rip me.
So, and then you can heal that much. You can use as many hit dice as it takes as your levels. Right now, you guys have 3 hit dice that you can use.
Okay, what's the hit dice?
It's different per class.
How do I find?
So
It's in your short rest. If you click on short rest, it's going to tell you what your hit die is. You're a fighter, Nick, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So it's a
D10.
D10 minus 1. Oh, it even tells you how many you have. Nice.
Oh.
Wait, where is it?
Look at the top. At the top, there's a
short
share
rest.
button, short rest. Yeah, long
Okay.
rest.
Do I do that as well?
I don't think you got hit. Did you get hit? I think you're good.
And I do. Okay, yeah.
Cool. So
So-
our adventurers rest up. They heal up. Make sure your health matches your on
Can
screen.
Can we pull up a picture of the Piggy's character here instead of mine? I just want to.
Oh, just click off of it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's not. Never mind.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, so I can go all the way up to max, right? So just however many points.
Yeah. You can go up to max if you want to.
Okay. All right. Sweet deal. Sweet deal. Even with
Okay.
with that con. -1. Fuck me.
Yeah, that's a rough one to have a -1 in.
Yeah.
So you could dump that in intelligence or dump it. Wait a second. Wait, you're a fighter?
Yeah.
You have a +4 in intelligence.
Why would you do that?
I have my reasons.
All right, yeah.
What?
Hey, yeah. Oh,
This is me just in my room. I'm just hanging out with the goblin. Don't mind me, guys.
Let's go give him a sock.
Wow.
Was that a conscious choice to undress him also?
He
You were
was
tying him
already
up?
naked.
Yeah, real excited when you brought out the rope.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I was wondering. I was like, man, Hales has gotten real quiet. Like he's cooking up something. Wow.
That's our
So-
that's a clip for the night for to
Our-
be sure.
Our party rests up, and you guys are leaving the goblin behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tied up in the
All right, goodbye.
the
Goodbye.
goblin tied up, and not really showing the same affection back. Just be like, meh. He's like,
Do I have to stay tied up?
Yeah.
I look at him with eyes of sadness and go, yes, dearie, but I'll be back and I will maybe look for a burlap sack for you while I'm gone. I'm starting to fall in friend love with this goblin.
this goblin is a bit really confused at the moment. This might take some time for this relationship to become something
Oh, boy.
platonic or not, but the goblin was almost killed by you and your friends, and it's just very much he's
Okay, I understand. Don't worry. Take your time.
and
His mana has many years left, don't you worry.
Oh,
the goblin's just sitting there, like just sitting, kind of struggling a little bit, trying to get comfy as he's tied up. And you guys head over to the estate, which is located right over here. And as you guys walk up to the estate, 3 guardsmen. There's a woman standing outside, and 3 guardsmen step in front of you guys, blocking your path. And we're gonna take a break right before we go any further.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. We're going on break. We will be right back. Yeah, and then should we never introduced our characters. Should we do that too at some point?
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it while on break or whatever to let the audience know
Yeah,
what
when we
they're
come back.
Yeah, when we come back.
I didn't know if you had that wrapped in somewhere, so I wanted to ask.
I didn't know if you guys would introduce yourselves to Fletcher and then explain what Fletcher was looking at or what, but feel free to do so whenever we get back from break.
All right. All right.
Perfect.
If everybody can just mute themselves, I'm gonna put some music on while we go to break, and we'll be right back.
Past the rings of Saturn, across the Milky Way, where it's waiting diamonds
We are back. Let's get after this. So, we want to take a moment and intro our characters a little bit since we have not done that yet. So, yeah, Yermom, you want to go first?
Sure, I am your mom. I am a half elf fighter who specializes in the longbow. I was a soldier. I was raised by the elves. My mother died when I was quite young, in half elf age, and I decided that I did not want to. I didn't. I wasn't. Well, I wasn't necessarily shunned by the elves. I wasn't exactly made to feel all that welcome either. So I decided to go out on my own. I joined the human army for a while, where I ran into a few people that weren't so sure about having a half elf in their army until they saw how well I could shoot.
Cool. Made him jealous.
Absolutely. No, once they saw how well I shot, I was accepted.
Oh, right. I read that backwards.
Got it.
I like it. I like it.
Triszana?
I know. Am I just making up a background story?
You can just
Do I?
describe your character. You don't have to come up with a background story. Just tell us what
Okay.
what
My
what
name
race you are and what class you are.
All right, my name is Triszana, excuse me. Pigmala. I am a fairy bard, and I like to sing songs with a snort in between each line as it brings all the sad humans and other creatures to a very wonderful, warm, fuzzy feeling inside when I for them. I
yeah.
used to have a family, but I left them at a young age for reasons I cannot disclose.
Awesome
But if
backstory.
you've seen my love for goblins, you might have an idea.
Yes! Another
Perfect
goblin
love.
lover. I love goblins. They're my favorite race.
Oh, we got to make a bumper sticker.
Hashtag goblin lover. Let's get it trending. Oh, we lost somebody.
We lost our DM.
Whoa.
Let's see.
I'm
Let's see
not
if he's
DM.
gonna go back in the. He's got to turn his camera back on. Let's see if he goes back in the same place. There we go.
I just like crashed and then reopened. That was weird.
Oh, there we go. Now we're back.
All right. My name is Gryffin. I am a human fighter. I like the humans. You know, give me the underdog story. But my parents were killed. It was made to seem like an accident by an evil elf. And when I started digging in, I devoted my life to digging in to why my parents were killed. And I found out they were mixed up in things far over their heads. They were in way too deep. And the more I uncovered, the more I had to keep going. And I vowed to clean this world up of the filth that ended up getting them killed so that no other child would have to experience it again.
I like it. I love it.
Mario, you want to tell us about your DM origination?
I made the mistake that I DM one time for my friends and never stopped.
Pretty much how it goes.
Now he's been cursed.
Okay. I was gonna go over something. So, if you don't mind, me taking a sidestep from the game real quick.
I don't.
Triszana or Hales. So going back to D&D, D&D and Beyond, it seems like you've gotten a pretty good handle at looking at things. So I'm gonna throw some more stuff at you. If you looking back at your actions, and if you have all of them pulled up, here, let me get some background music going because I'm gonna go crazy if I don't have background music. Okay. You'll see that you have this thing in your bonus action called Bardic Inspiration, as well as like Mantle of Inspiration. If you scroll down
see
the
it. Yeah.
okay, perfect. So just like what you said in your character description, during combat or even outside of combat, you can sing to someone and they do better. They
Y'all are in
You're
for a
essentially a
treat.
cheerleader.
it doesn't
You're a cheerleader.
It can be a poem. It can be. You don't have to act it out. I'm not gonna force you to do that. You can just be all like, I give a bardic inspiration to so and so. But feel free to have fun with it. Do other things like that. Other than that, you also have what looks like an enthralling performance.
I'd like to take a quick pause and say welcome, Hero Carry, and welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Lunar Happy, thank you for the follow. Hope you had an amazing stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off there. I just wanted to get that in while it was fresh.
No, that's fine. I want to make sure Hales is at her full potential. Other than that, everything is good. Yeah. So and if you ever have any questions or you're not sure how something works, just be like, "Hey, what does this do?" And I'll be like, "All right, you can use it like this."
Hey, very cool. I'm reading about it a bit
Yeah.
now.
And
Get
the
ready
way that
for some songs.
I love it. I love it. And usually every single one of these things are something that you can do in combat as an action and so like it's pretty it's laid out pretty well. I want to say thank you for Nate. You're definitely kind of like your character, like a veteran D&D player, and it's been great. Thank you for helping me along with making this happen and getting the game rolling and helping the DM. There's certain players that there's certain things that you do that I'm like, as a DM, just like, oh my god, I'm so happy he's here.
Is Johan Miro still on? I want him to hear that. Johan Miro was on earlier. He's a friend of mine that I game with in real life. And I
Yeah,
get nothing but crap from them for screwing up the time.
Nate is a fantastic player.
Yes.
Go for it.
I need this clipped out. I need this clipped out.
Hales, you are magnificent. Oh my gosh, not a lot of players start their first time ever being as awesome as you are. You're picking up the game really quickly, and you're doing such a great job experimenting with how creative you can get. So thank you. You're playing the game perfectly. I would love to steal you for a Project Odyssey one of these days. And then Nick, again, this is like your third time playing, but you're already looking like a pro, like you've played for some time. So
we're getting there. Appreciate
if
that.
you are ever scared to play Dungeons and Dragons, don't be. It's a game made to have fun. Go have fun. All right.
Like I realize, and especially and hats off to Mario because I might be spoiled because he's been the only DM I've ever played with, but makes it super easy to just get into character and just run with it. So, yep, again, round of applause there. And also, Dragon Dew 76, thank you again for the follow.
Yeah, I tried to be humble and all, but it's all me. It's all me. I'm
Hey, wear with pride.
All right, so
Get back in the story here.
we are back here. You walk up to, excuse me. You walk up to the these guardsmen, and one of them, two of them are in uniform, wearing a chainmail. They got shields, spears, swords. One of them is not, like, he has his uniform slightly altered. He looks like he's just in higher ranking than these guys. I'm gonna pull him up. He's a bit more aged. Feel free to click away to get him off your screen, and then but he halts you. He's like, all right, stop right there.
All right, well, we're here to see the Jarl. Is that his name?
The Jarl isn't taking any visitors at this moment. The town just got raided, and we're making sure everything is secure.
Yeah, we're the ones that stopped the raid, so I'm thinking that they'll want to see us.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might want to make an exception.
Your choice of persuasion or intimidation.
Persuasion.
All right, go for it.
I'll start with persuasion. 13.
13. Oh. A bunch of do-gooders. Fan-fucking-tastic. All right, well. If that be it may, you're more than welcome to wait. Give it another 30 minutes or so. Also, if you want to discard yourself of any weapons before entering the keep, please do so and relinquish all items to this gentleman over here. as he points over to one of the guards. Now this guardsman is very much, he's seasoned. He's tired. Seems like he's done this shindig a couple of times. The lady behind him is like kind of just like eyeing, listening to what's going on, but not really speaking up.
What does she look like?
She so the rest of these people, they're dressed in commoners' clothes. She's dressed in this nice gown, this dress that's very, very much too expensive for anyone else here to afford. As you eye her and you start examining her, go ahead and make a perception check.
13.
13.
15.
You notice that she's wearing quite a lot of makeup around her neck. And as you're looking at her, she kind of pups up her collar and then turns and walks around one of the pillars, walking away.
Is she attractive?
You know, I'm going to roll a dice for that.
God, what a horny group of people I'm out here with.
You'd have read my backstory to know why.
You know, she looks like she's had better days, but she's fairly
What a way to
attractive.
describe a woman.
I just realized what I just said. I meant that, like,
Cosmic K, are you still here? Are you okay?
Oh boy. No, like, it looks like she's not keeping up with her hygiene or her like wellness, as to put it. Her hair is just not really fixed up, and her gown's got like stains on it and stuff like that. She herself is pretty attractive, but something about her seems like she's just troubled.
She was how close to us?
She was right here. She's about like 15 feet away from you guys.
Okay, so close enough to talk to at least.
Yes, she could hear what you guys were saying.
All right, so as she's walking away, I say, "Milady, do you believe in love at first sight, or shall we walk up again?"
Make a persuasion check.
This would be a great time for a nat 20. 10.
That's accurate in my real life.
She gives you a look, and you're not entirely sure what it means. She's kind of just like puts, and then just like stampers off.
All right, well, okay, shoot my shot.
As you speak up, the what seems to be the captain says, "Oh, you better watch yourself, lover boy."
Is that the Jarl's lady?
Hmm.
We're assuming the Yarrows
Take that.
are man.
Well, let's try.
Take
Is she
that
going
as
to
a
get her
yes.
makeup done? Can I come with her?
All right,
You'll be
so
allowed in the premise.
Is there a place for us to
Not
sit
too long.
down?
Well, okay. Do you guys give up your weapons?
No, he said if we want to. I don't want to.
I don't either.
I want to take mine in with me.
If that's
Do I
gonna
even
be
have
the
a weapon?
case,
Yeah, that's good.
then I can't let you inside if you're gonna keep those on you.
Take it too long.
Well, that's a problem. Because we're going to get inside there. We're also going to have our weapons.
Whispers to the group. What if we
What
really
if-
just hide them in our body,
So-
in our clothes?
When he asks what that bulge in my pants is, it's my warhammer.
Like Warhammer.
Exactly.
Okay, this is taking a turn. All right. Well, I still think we need to see the Yar. So yeah, let's give up the weapons.
All right.
Here you
we
go.
Still, we still have unarmed combat, Nick. You can still a punch can still kill somebody.
I have a hand axe as one of my weapons. Think I can fit that in my back pocket or under like my belt strap?
You can certainly try.
Question, sir. How do you feel about instruments? Can I bring one of my instruments in to sing you a song, potentially?
Oh boy. As his forehead wrinkles and he just rubs his forehead back and forth. Sure, go right ahead and try. Gryffin, if you like to make a sleight of hand check to see if you can, I'm sorry, make a stealth check to see if you can hide your weapon.
12.
I know why you put all your stats into freaking intelligence, you son of a bitch.
Because I'm smart.
No, yeah.
I'm
Do
a
you-
smart guy.
Yep.
This is 12.
12?
Yeah.
It's funny now until you get smited by a big troll or big orc or something. When you only got like 11 hit points.
You know, that's the way it goes.
I would say it's because he's more like Batman.
Or Nightwing.
Or Nightwing, yeah, Nightwing.
If that guy looks, vaguely familiar.
Oh, okay. You got his wingdings. I got it. Okay. 12. Wow. Yeah. You're just able to hide your hand axe in your pocket or in the back of your belt
Love it.
and conceal it past them as everyone is giving their weapons. And it seems like they're about to be distracted by a song. Triszana,
Can I play you a song, please?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to make a performance check.
All right. Do I press something? Yes, performance. Give me a
It's the
second.
performance of your lifetime.
I'm just thinking about what I might do.
Yeah.
So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
I'm coming. Just give me a second. 15.
15. Okay. Do you want to perform or act out anything or?
Yes. Ooh, you will let us in, and you will love us. You will tell us everything, and you will shove us in the butt, and we'll love it. Please let us in. Did that work?
15. You're at first they're you guys are handing out your weapons and you're singing your song and no one's really paying attention to you, and then people start gathering around as they hear you playing your instrument and singing aloud. The guards are into it, and then like you say the last part of it and the kids chuckle and they giggle and they laugh as they run away, and the guardsmen, you can't help but get a smile. He cracks a smile at your tune and he says, all right, get on in.
My clip button's getting worn out tonight. All right, so we're in.
Dude, if that doesn't deserve an inspiration point, I don't know what does.
That's the first time I've ever had a bard sing something out for me. Yeah, most certainly you get an inspiration point.
I'm about to die.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Inspiration point is essentially you can only have one at a time on you. And what that does is it lets you re-roll any roll. Yeah, that's
I forgot
pretty
that I
good.
have mine, honestly.
All right, so you guys make it inside the keep. As you enter in the keep, it's this large hall, mainly made with wood, beautifully crafted. Seems to be generations before this one. This keep has been here probably the oldest building in the town, lavished with furs and torches. As you enter in, there's a long walkway with a carpet that goes up these stairs, and there's this even wider and longer table at the top of the stairs to the right. But ahead of you sits a man, the Jarl of this town, on a throne with furs on the back of it. It is a wooden chair, and he hears the door open, and you catch him whispering what seems to be himself, but then goes back and takes kind of a relaxed position, and he kind of sits there and it's just like, welcome, 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 welcome. I hear you drove off the goblins, the raiders, from our town, is it?
Yeah, and you seem a little too calm for someone whose town is getting attacked every other day.
I have faith in my guardsmen. Trained.
You what?
Well,
Your guards
he was
have been
himself.
doing nothing.
oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm here protected, and I feel fine. My family is safe, and no one has been hurt for days in the village. I wouldn't call that nothing.
Okay. So, selfish. Okay.
Why don't you care about your townsfolk? They seem quite scared, especially Mr. Fletcher.
He he leans over. He stops taking a relaxed pose, and he's, yeah, yes. These are frightening times, which is why we are so grateful to have such a random occurrence of brave people like yourselves. And he snaps his fingers, and a box, a small box, a chest appears, and one of the servants that comes over puts it on like a nightstand, like a little table not far from you guys, and opens it, and it's full of like jewels and golds and necklaces. And he says, a reward. Mind you, where are you heading? You did you come here? Are you on the ways? Are you traveling somewhere else?
Sure, we might just kind of hang out here and settle down in this town.
I lean over
I
and whisper.
see.
He clearly doesn't know about the bounty.
Usually we don't have a problem with the goblins anymore.
In fact, we're quite good friends.
Is that so?
We're just not
Do
sure.
you wish to make a home of this place? Well,
Yeah, in fact, this keep looks pretty nice.
I don't know if you guys heard that. That was me making a perfect mimicry of a motorcycle passing by. So,
That's impressive.
Perfect.
Like I said, he really gets you in the scene of things. Okay?
well, we are quite lucky to have such a strong group of people. Magic users, no less, from what I can tell. However, if you do plan on staying, and if those goblins really are gone, consider this an investment on the property you may purchase from me, humbly, onto you.
That's funny because he.
Can you give us a whole chest?
I feel like if I feel safe, if I have to feel safe in this town, if we're gonna live here, I must know. You seem quite suspicious. Are you
I-
hiding anything from
I
us?
take the chest of goodies that he offered up and put in my backpack.
You really take
He's
the-
offering it, sure, I'm taking it.
You snag the chest. Okay. This might be 2 rolls here, but go ahead and make a persuasion check. Triszana. Now you guys are seeing why I forced you to put your names on the screen, because I forget.
I was on top of it this time.
I got a wait for it. It's coming 20.
Woo.
Ooh, dirty 20. All right.
Dirty.
As dirty as it can get.
With Triszana, it's always a dirty 20.
But that's it's just slang for it wasn't like a natural 20. Like your dice didn't hit a 20.
Yeah, 16
Okay.
plus 4.
Nice. All right. Yeah, that is a pretty dirty 20. The well. Y'all sits back and he's and then you see as his eyes shoot upwards for a second and then looks back down at you. I know nothing. You can make an insight check.
All right.
And Triszana, you specifically get advantage on your insight check because you got
Nice.
him off guard.
You guys need meds?
It is.
He was charmed by your oink.
We all are.
It is a charmer. 15.
15. He definitely seems like he's withholding information. You know for certain.
Okay. That I look up and down is known in the Pigmala family as a lie detector.
Are there any other guards in this room?
Oh yeah. There's guards in this
Okay.
room.
Without causing too much issues. What do you know?
Right now, there are 9 guards in the room.
Oh boy.
And you say that, Triszana, and a man comes out from a room to the right, and he's wearing robes, and he doesn't, he looks nothing like the guards. He looks like the Jarl, and he's just like, how dare you? You call the Jarl a liar? He offers you riches and a place to call home, and you dare say that his tongue is false. Hey, I advise you, sire, that you take back the reward that you've once given them and have them be gone. They all waves them off and says, and it's just like, kind of like, Tamand. It is not necessary. I believe what she is trying to say is that she's concerned for my well-being. Which makes sense! As he stands up, a couple of strangers rolling into a strange town and saving a group of strangers, a community of strangers. Of course she would be concerned for me. As he steps over towards you guys, I assure you, my worries are for my people. I am constantly stressed with the burden of leadership. That glance is me being concerned.
Well, let's just say that.
Well, don't you worry. Don't worry. I am fine.
Well, let's just say that you
Hell,
are.
it looks like you guys have been traveling for some time. Why don't you go and eat? Why don't you go and eat? I have much to do. We will have the court chef feed you. Please sit at this table.
I clench my
I'd
fist
rather
and
go back to work.
I clench my fists and tried so hard not to pull that hand axe out of my waist.
He takes a step and he says, maybe in the future we will have an opportunity to speak to one another again. I hope there are no raids for your sake, or as he's walking up the stairs to what seems to be the upper part of the estate, or your reputation would be tarnished. And I would hate for that to happen for you. And then he disappears behind the walls.
I hope he's not afraid of goblins.
I really don't like being interrupted. All right.
Is Taman still in the room?
Oh yeah. Tamon is just sitting there, hands crossed, tapping his foot. Letting them eat. The court
Who-
chef.
who-
Please.
Who are you, the court jester?
Oh, a wise guy, is it? I just happen to be the court wizard. And mind you, respect me where you stand. For I am nobility, and you will address me as Lord.
Okay, wizard. Let's see a card trick, wizard.
I don't have time for this. I don't have
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. And he stomps off.
All right. Well,
Still 9 guards in the room.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
how badly I just want to go one by one, but I won't.
Now we
But
get
I'm-
this free meal.
God, I was about to say the same thing. Like, okay, Lord Farquaad.
I don't want to eat with this guy in this guy's house. I think we talked to him. We know something fishy is up. I think we need to go to the tavern and determine what our next steps are.
Yeah, I think we go back to Fletcher and find more out about him, about the Jarl.
Okay.
Armand, can you do a roll a D100 for me?
The hundo?
Yeah. Da hundo.
Yeah. So percentage dice.
Yeah, Triszana, that's a die that has 100 sides.
Or
I'm
it's
just
two
kidding.
10-sided dice.
Actually.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I was just looking. There's one called fudge. I started thinking about some fudge.
93, Mr.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! Ah. Okay, everyone, roll for initiative. Armand's dead, and no, okay, I'm kidding. Okay,
Ready to roll an ish. I'm like,
you okay? Okay. You're gonna get. So the box is. Go ahead and roll 2d4s for me. Let's see. That's at 5, 20, 5.
total of 6.
Okay. There's a total of 6 gold pieces worth of like silver in there. And then you also have, which you could just write down gold. I'm not gonna
Yep,
worry
I
too
got
much
it.
about that. And then you got, there's also a bloodstone, which is worth 50 gold pieces. A moonstone, which is worth 50 gold pieces, and a star rose quartz, which is worth 50 gold pieces. And then from that, there is one item in there. It's a piece of jewelry that is giving off a magical vibe to it.
Glowing.
You don't know just yet, but you
What
can
kind
you
of jewelry?
touch it,
Is it a
and
ring?
there's a what's that?
Is it a ring, a necklace, a
I
tiara?
haven't found out just yet, if I'm going to be honest with you. You guys did so good talking to the Jarl, you know, just
It's a marvel.
Okay,
Well, I tried.
It was my song.
It clearly was.
okay. Yeah, but you guys can continue on the actual ring. Yeah. Okay, here it is. It's a circlet. Circlet, yeah. But you don't know what it does.
Okay.
We'll be going back to the tavern.
Extractions.
think so. That I'm back.
All right, you guys
I'm running up to the room quickly to check on the goblin. I'll be back very quickly.
you guys make your way back to the tavern. As you walk in, like, it is a completely different place. You don't even recognize it. There are people in there. They're drinking. They're having fun. There's laughing. There's music, and Fletcher's there, just being like, "Hey, I told the whole town of what you did, and they all came here to celebrate and thank you."
Attractive single ladies.
Oh yeah, You can scout out some.
Well,
Oh.
she goes up to see her, see Shrek. I go over to one of the young maidens and say, "Are you a magician? Because you just cast a spell on me."
All right, make a persuasion check. 13. She's kind of like, "Oh, we don't get many adventurers out here," as she blushes a little bit. Your goblin friend is still tied up. He fell asleep. tied to
He's
the
very
bed.
angry. I came and checked on him. he was looking a bit like this, so I gave him a wee kiss on the forehead, and I ran away and left him. He's not
boy.
happy, guys.
Is he still tied up?
Should I untie him?
No.
No. No.
All right, I'm sorry, buddy. You are stuck here, but let me loosen your ankles a bit.
No.
No, and then I ran away. It's not too much. Don't worry.
He loosened the ankle. He's like, oh, good. I couldn't feel my feet. I still can't feel my feet. As you run away.
I run back downstairs with a little tear in my eye. I'm starting to feel bad.
Okay.
So let's talk to Fletcher about what happened with the Jarl.
Okay.
Fill him
Yeah,
in
yeah.
on command and ask if he knows
We
anything.
give him. Yeah, what do you guys want to say? You just want to blah to him, or you guys want to tell him certain information and leave out other information?
I'd like to first get his opinion before we sully it with our own. I'd like
Yeah,
to first get
I
his
think you
opinion
can
on
ask
the.
a question.
Oh, you guys actually met up with the Jarl. Now that must mean you're pretty important. Quite impressive, if I do have to say so for myself. It is quite strange how he seems so aloof, though. I'm sure things are fine. No, he doesn't. He doesn't mingle with the public a lot. This is quite interesting. The doors have always been open, but about a week before the raids, they've stayed shut, and they've been real picky about who goes in and who goes out. We haven't been able to make a lot of complaints, because of such things.
Real quickly, did we pick our weapons back up when we left?
Yeah. They gave them back to you.
Cool. Just making sure.
That's good. In the future, Mario's not going to be so nice.
I thought about that. I was like, wait a minute. Where's my Warhammer?
You're all new. I'm a gracious DM for
What a
now.
nice guy. What a nice guy.
Good. I thought with Haley's song that we got to keep them, or with
Yeah.
Oh.
Piggy's song that we got to keep the weapons.
No, I was out here
Oh.
sneaking stuff into my waistband.
Oh yes.
Yeah. All right.
Would you
No.
say, sir, that you feel almost neglected
Oh,
by him?
most certainly. And it almost seems like he was trying to pay you off. What's that about? And he's kind of like, it almost seems like he's like taking notes. He's like, oh man, this makes for some great gossip.
No, we didn't tell him everything. We were asking him questions first. So, what do you know about his captain of the guard?
Oh, he's been with us for a long time. Oh, he's protected us through a great deal. Seems like he's having a hard time watching. When the goblins first attacked, he was in the front lines. But then, for whatever reason, he got shamed through the town.
Got shamed. How so?
Don't know what. Y'all said he acted disrespectfully. That's all we were been told. And then, well, well, the rest is how it is. We chucked vegetables at him.
Did it seem that he
Kind of
was?
vegetables.
Did it seem to the naked eye that he was successful against the trolls or against the goblins?
He looks over at Triszana. Oh, the rotten kind. And then he looks over to you. Oh, yes, he's a magnificent fighter. He's ferocious in what he does, even for his age. Though I think that experience helps back it up.
So what
Seems a-
about Tamand? What do you know about him?
Taman is a bigot, I tell you. Oh, man. Getting them to do just the smallest things. Taman, can you conjure up some water? Is like, you would think it's like pulling teeth from him. He says his talents are wasted in this small town.
Have you ever seen him do any magic?
Oh, yes, plenty of times. Most of the time, it's used for construction, or if there's too big of a threat, Tamon goes out and he'll go and slay a troll or an ogre that's probably wandered too far away from here, too far away from their keep. One time there was a Gryffin that flew straight down, was going to snatch up a little boy. Griffins aren't known to come to such public areas, and Tamon smited it with lightning. Oh, it was a sight, a tale, and somehow he left the meat cooked just right.
I wonder if it's more of an illusion than I'm whispering over to the others. I wonder if
No,
it's
that doesn't sound like an illusion.
But he said that they don't normally wander this far. I wonder if he is making this an illusion to establish his credibility as
Like
a
he
wizard.
set the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And clearly, they don't want anybody. They don't want anybody defeating the goblins, which is why I believe they shamed the lead guard.
I think we should talk to the lead guard.
I think so too.
I whisper over to your mom. Would you like me to ask about that lady we saw outside?
Yes, I would.
Excuse me, sir. There was a very dashing but yet dirty young lady outside when we were heading in. Do you know anything about her? Is she anything special?
Fletcher kind of gets low and gets into a hushed tones, and he goes, "Oh, you're talking about Megan? Yeah,
Megan?
yeah. Megan. Well, she's she's what are you gonna say? A family relative of the sort. She got stuck here when the raid started happening, and she's a fair maiden. I think she was passing through. Nobles, they were having an arranged marriage, and they were gonna have a wedding here. But we found her husband out in the brushes, dead, or her soon-to-be husband, dead. She's been awfully well, not so well since.
Oh, she's single. Okay.
Well, when you put it that way.
Look at the Miko.
All right. What time are we at? Because in the morning we still have to head to the
Yeah,
to
it's
the
the
orc
sun.
village.
It's dusk hours. You guys have spent your entire day. The sun is basically set. The people all around are cheering you, giving you hugs, and attempting to dance with you and things of that nature. And you guys have a very very well off night. You feel like heroes. You really do feel like heroes. So you can go to sleep or you can do something else for the rest of the night.
Just rest and hit it in the morning.
Or do we want to try to get to the guard while it's late and maybe not a lot of people out?
I'm down for a little more action if you are.
We could go try to talk to him before we turn in.
Yeah. let's do that. While it's later and people are clearly occupied in the tavern, and we might be able to get a little bit more out of him.
You want to go speak to the guard, the senior
Yeah,
captain?
Oh, people in the stash?
we are pulling the stash.
Okay. Cool. So you guys head out. And it go ahead and make an investigation check to see if you can find him.
All of us?
Whoever.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that. I really want to find him.
Rolled a dirty 20.
Investigation 14.
Okay. Okay. That's good. So yeah. You guys are looking around. It seems like he was about to call it in for the day. He's not going to be doing the graveyard shift. As you guys catch him as he's giving the last bit of orders to his men, and he looks back, sees you guys, and it kind of like rolls his eyes immediately, just like, ugh.
Can we buy you a pint?
Would you like another song, sir?
He looks over at Triszana, and he's like, "That won't be necessary, but I could go for a drink."
Here, buddy Fletcher.
But do we want to take him there because everybody's been shaming him?
Oh, maybe not.
So does
It's
do one of
fine.
us-
I got a spot. As he he kind of, you guys kind of head over to the guards barracks. It's the graveyard shift, so most of the guards are either at home sleeping, or there's not really anyone here. He goes to what seems to be like, he has there's like this office area for what seems to be where people can go in and make requests or file paperwork, and he takes some keys, opens up a locked cabinet, pulls out some liquor, a couple of horns, cup horns, and then just places them around the table. And he looks over at Triszana. He says, "What the hell? I wouldn't mind hearing another tune."
Is there any type of tune you would like to hear?
Tell me a story of an adventure you've been on.
I pull out my bagpipe. There once was a pig named Triszana. She didn't think she'd find any lover. But she came across a beautiful green thing, and now they're making a brand new fling. It's starting off slow, but he will sure know that one day we'll be in love. And when that happens, everyone here is invited to celebrate that love. Thank you very much.
He takes a big old sip from his cup, and he's just like, your talents are unique, to say the least.
The bagpipe finishes. Now, is there anything you could tell us in exchange for my song?
Roll for performance.
Okay. What do you mean my performance wasn't good enough? It is rolling. It is rolling. It is a
I see. I need any.
5.
Oh,
A dirty 5. A dirty 5.
did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Oh no! A 5. So he goes. Look, you are quite talented. What is it that you would like to know?
I whisper to my teammates.
Yeah, they're already named.
Well,
What is
it
it
just
we
doesn't-
want to know?
It seems like you're kind of done with all of this. We've met a lot of people. I've met a lot of soldiers over the course of my life. I was one for a period of time myself, and I know when people are just kind of done with what they're into, and it seems like
When you lose what you're fighting for.
you're kind of done. And I'm wondering why you're still here, and it seems like something is amiss with what's going on.
You served,
I did.
but you don't know more. I don't know where you served. I have the respect for you. There comes a time where you signed up for one reason, and then you realize nobles and the people that hold all the money can tell us what to do, where to go, who to kill, who lives and who dies, for any amount of reasons. I guess right now you could say that I'm just pondering the fact that what lives mean more.
To me, it seems like your Yar, the only life he's thinking about is his own. Based on our conversation with him, he doesn't seem to care about the guards, about this town, just himself. And as a Yar, it's his duty to protect the town, not just himself.
I agree with you. And at one point, I believe we were protecting the town. But the Jarl has something that he believes far more precious that needs protecting.
Could it be that these goblins are coming after whatever this is that the Yar is trying to protect?
Make a persuasion check.
22.
That's really good. The goblins. They don't know anything. They're inconsequential.
Right, they're being sent by somebody.
So, you aren't just a bunch of people here looking for glory. Because, the way I see it, you've been rewarded. You've been celebrated on. You've been given free items. Most of other people would have gone and left by now. And yet you guys are still here, sitting in a dingy old room with a very old man asking questions that could only get you in far more trouble.
Yeah, that's kind
We
of what
like a little bit of trouble.
we need to do what's right. You know, it's not that, not from any. This world is, there's a balance between, you know, good and evil, and sometimes that balance needs to be tipped one way or the other. And it seems like right now it's tipped too far to the evil side. We're just, and for me personally, that's where I'm at.
And also, I'm a detective at heart.
Can't let things go.
Why does no
We-
one seem to want to be saved in this town? Or helped? You all seem to have just complied with these raids without any need to solve the issue. I am confused.
I don't know was a time where we fought back. The Earl gave us orders not to fight. And anyone that did was severely punished, stripped of titles, lands, housing.
Is that what happened to you?
No. I'm far too important for him to take too much from me. But he did ruin my reputation.
When
made
did that
sure-
law? Sorry, go ahead.
He made sure that the people here didn't respect me, the people that I am supposed to protect.
We heard something about a treaty when we came here. With the people of this town and the orcs. Do you feel that maybe the Jarl might benefit from that treaty no longer being in effect or being broken?
You ever found yourself in a scrap with an orc? They are voracious fighters. Warriors, every last one of them. No, where it stands, the Jarl benefits way more from keeping peace than anything else.
What we found, I'm getting a good feeling about this guy here. Can I roll like perception or something?
Insight?
Yeah.
So,
I just want to. I want to check. Do a vibe check here. That's what
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
called
yeah.
these days now, right? Vibe check.
yeah.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I rolled 16.
16. You've been around plenty his type before. He's telling you more than he knows something. And he's telling you a lot. You can tell he's trying to leave breadcrumbs for you. Like he's giving you hints, but he's also he's making sure that he's not just outright giving you the answer. There is something for him that he feels like he can't lose this last bit. He's holding on to this last thing that he has because for whatever reason it's all that he has that's keeping I guess in his mind the people safe. And so right now he is not outright telling you things. And as you're looking at him and you know, giving him a look, you and him make a bit of eye contact and he kind of just, look, I think you guys are good people. I think you guys want to do good. That's more than what most people in this realm are willing to do. I can't outright tell you all the problems that are happening here. I need to make the safe bet right now. Unfortunately, as he stands up and he finishes his drink, you guys aren't the safe bet. And he walks over, open the door, kind of signaling like, you know, it's kind of time to leave. And then he just looks, he doesn't look at you guys, but it looks like he's looking out to make sure there's no one around. But you are looking in the right place. The treaty is very important, and the orcs have a lot of influence. I don't know what they know.
Maybe it's time for us to go talk to the orcs.
What I'd like
He-
to do before we turn in for the night is get everybody together and share my thoughts. But whatever, when we get to that.
So he says, it's been refreshing to meet new people.
Nice to
He
meet
gives
you
a
as
slight
well.
nod just as he hesitates, but then sees you guys out, and as you're leaving, Yermom, he kind of just speaks to you softly and just says, "You may not be the safe bet, but I will put some coin on you." And then he closes the door behind you.
Blow him a kiss and a nice big snort.
So now with
All right,
now we're on
Yermom,
s-
get an inspiration point.
Who? Which one?
Your mom.
Excuse me, don't talk about her like that.
Walk right into that one.
All right.
So-
All right. So, yeah. Oh, go for it.
Oh,
Go for it. Yo,
I just
go.
wanted to share my thought, share my track, my brain track with the group, so we're all on the same page.
Now let's talk about it at the end. Let's go back to the end. Get out of here.
All right.
All right, you guys make it back to the inn. You go into one of your guys' rooms that you're staying in.
Not with
Do
the
you wanna
goblin.
come
Not
into
with the
my room?
goblin.
How creepy was that?
Not in the creepy sex dungeon.
You wanna come into my room?
Me, he's my friend.
Walk in there, you see the tied up goblin. No, I'm gonna nope out.
All right. So we're in the room. Cool.
Mhm,
So here's
mhm.
here's what I think is happening. I think that somehow the Jarl is benefiting financially. Maybe the orc is paying because maybe they're succeeding because the economic impact of nobody coming to visit the town is benefiting them. But either way, the Jarl doesn't want somebody fighting these trolls, which is why I think he framed the old guard and had everybody shame him. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking. And because the Jarl doesn't even know about the bounty, he is just locked up, and he yeah.
No, I think the Yarrow is trying to hide something. I don't know that he is in league with the orc. There's something else going on here, but I think it ties back to the orcs and the treaty. I think the Yarrow is in self-protection mode at this point. That's my thought.
I definitely got more of an exchange vibe, but it's too early to really know. So
I also
am-
think the wizard's in sham. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's a sham.
I think our first step is we need to go. I think we need to go find the orcs.
I think we need to head to that village, and I think we need to do so quietly. I think we need to absorb the information
Oh.
to see what's happening and see if it's actually orcs leaving it, or maybe just find a vantage point and find out who actually is going there, who's putting the money there, and see if
Yeah.
maybe the Jarl is involved before
Let's
we
do that.
before we
Speak that out. Let's do that tomorrow.
Can we go to bed now? I have
Oh boy.
a visit. Not in that manner, you two. As you can see, he is already asleep.
Yeah. That she cracks the door open and he's just passed out.
conked out.
All tied up. Just like
He's so cute when he snores.
Oh, I don't want that one. I want that one.
Is
so-
this a good night? Can I go now?
Okay, yeah, no, you guys can go to sleep. You get a long rest, so you get your short rest dice back, and you go to full HP if you weren't already. You get all your spell slots back and stuff like that. While you're alone in the room, Triszana, do you leave them tied up? With your
I untie
friend.
his arms so
This is
that
not-
we can cuddle each other accordingly.
Oh
but
my
his
God.
feet are still tied and now attached to the bed frame, so he cannot leave.
So you're with this goblin, and he's just like he's like,
What? Why are you so friendly?
No, I just feel like you've had a long life, but you might know something. And maybe we could help each other eventually in the end.
Oh, wow, you're one of them nice ones. And see, the goblins, we're always looking out for number one, as he puts two thumbs to himself. You don't look out for yourself, your friend's gonna stab you in the back. And as he looks around, looking for your daggers, like, where are they? Where are they? Where are they at?
I have no daggers, my friend. All I have are my bagpipes, my instruments. And if you ever need a song, I will play one in exchange for some more information about your debacle in this town.
But I'm happy to hear a song, but, I told you everything I know, I swear.
I don't believe you, but that's why we will become best of friends and you will tell me everything because you will trust me.
What do you think
Forever.
a goblin fairy child looks like?
You might find out, your mom.
Oh boy,
That's how pixies are made.
not being a half elf is problematic.
So the goblin, make a persuasion check.
Rolling. I also forgot I have a hand drum and a pan flute. Just in case.
And what?
You're a one-man band.
5.
I'm so sorry,
It was
so
a
sorry.
1, but a 5.
You're a one pig band.
Yes, exactly.
A 5. He's
Look now, look. I'm real appreciative you kept me alive, and you're real nice. I don't think anyone's ever been nice to me before. This is something new. But I'm gonna sleep right here.
as he kind of almost like curls up like a dog
Fair enough.
and sleeps at like the foot of your bed.
I reach
You-
out
you
and
like-
just pat his back. before-
You're like, what's the guy's name? Lenny in of Mice and Men? Oh, Lobo Cold. Pet the mouse, Lenny.
I shall name you Lenny as I pat his back. If that's okay. What is
Lenny.
your name, actually? If you have one.
They call me Fixald Rustcash.
Right, Fixald. Well, I'll fix all your problems if you fix all mine.
All right, and with that, the night passes. You guys wake up in the
Please
morning.
tell me the goblin escapes. Oh, I don't know if I can take this anymore.
What do you mean? I'll be heartbroken.
As you guys wake up a little earlier than your mom, and it's kind of weird because he set the time and date. But as you guys are getting out of your room, you notice there's one of the maidens from the party is like sneaking out of his room. She's like looking for her other shoe, but then sees you guys and she's like, oh, and kind of just like tiptoes away.
Oh, yeah.
So your mom, I'm guessing that you were getting some quality information then last night, huh?
You didn't know anything.
Was that Megan?
Well, I'm sure she knew some things, and maybe learned a few more.
She didn't know anything pertinent to what we're doing. And we'll leave it at that.
Fair.
All right. Well, where are you guys off to now? What are you doing? New day.
Take the goblin buddy and head down to where the orc was leaving the money for them for the raid.
Yup.
Have them show us where it is.
You guys ready to untie him?
No.
Or shall we keep him tied?
Well, you might want to tie him to your hand.
I've already done that.
A little leash.
Exactly.
Keep him
he has
like
a
a pet.
collar on his neck.
So, So it's
Goblin's
4
been
hours.
collared already.
So are you wanting to go to the orc town?
Not-
You want to go to
not the
orc
orc.
town? Or are you? Because those are two different places.
So
The
no, we're going to the place where they leave the money. So I didn't write the name of the town. I wrote leave money in and then nothing else. So whatever the name of that town was.
He didn't tell us. We're gonna have him show us where they leave the money.
Yeah, he said it was
Yeah.
like to the south somewhere.
Southeast.
southeast.
Southeast, yeah.
Saul, would you take us to where you'd leave the money? Please.
Yeah, sure. You know, it's not the safest place to go.
Well,
Well,
I
then
think
you better pray that we're on top of our game.
I tell you what, buddy, little buddy, that if there is any money that's there now, you can have it all yourself for the trouble.
Wow, yeah, it's right this way. Let's go.
You can tell all your other cohorts that there is no money left there anymore. So let's go find it.
Now we're killing two birds with one stone. I like it.
So he starts marching on. Very very happy and proud of himself. So is he? How are you guys? Do you have him tied up? What's the situation with him?
You got him
Hands-
leashed, right?
hands tied behind his back, hobbled so that he can walk but not run. So if he tries to run, he's gonna fall.
Okay.
And
Is he
leashed.
is he tied to anyone? Yeah. Is there a leash on him, or is he just like?
Yeah.
Triszana, you holding you got a rope
I have
attached to
it
the
nice
collar?
and yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's very. I'm holding on to it very tight.
The leash is attached to the guy's hand behind his back, so all he needs to do is just tug a little bit, and his arms are gonna come out of his socket.
Jeez.
Maybe that's intentional.
So okay, you guys travel for some time, about 4 hours, and you definitely do not come across anything while you're traveling. So,
Lit.
you guys get to the town, and just as he said, as Fixald said, it is abandoned. It is a broken down place. There once, I guess, this once used to be a community of sorts here, but is now tarnished and destroyed, and it smells of rotten flesh. There is a destroyed statue not far from the center of the town, and Fixall gleaming, his ears kind of get down a little bit. It's the middle of the day, but yet there's this looming dark essence that you can't help but shake. Even as you get close, fog starts to creep in, and the air gets colder. Fixall gets ahead of himself and runs up towards the statue, just like,
See, we usually keep the stuff here,
and as he does, a large figure creeps up from behind the statue and snatches him, and he's like, no, not me, no, and he gets pulled away. I need Triszana.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to hold on to that rope, or are you gonna
Of
let him go?
course.
Okay.
No.
I need you to make an athletics check.
All right. For all the goblin love I have, I roll. Dun dun dun. Hold on.
The suspense.
And then when she does that, can I also leap after the rope to try to help her?
No, it seemed like there was a bus.
A 21.
Bus or-
Make a athletics check as well, Gryffin. 21.
Yes.
Wow, that's actually really good.
Yes, that's my goblin love.
Did you roll a natural 20 again?
19 plus 2. No.
Oh, you have a +2 in strength. I was about to be like, how? You're a fairy. You jump in to help. but your reaction's not quick enough. Matter of fact,
I said 18, right?
yeah, you did.
Okay, good.
Triszana is like has it under control. She immediately just yanks the goblin back before the beast gets a good grip on the goblin and pulls him into her arms, and then the beast just boom 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 goes running into a building, completely crashing the barn doors down as dust fills the air and alerts moaning and groaning. As undead begin walking out of the building and into this town center, and you quickly realize you've stumbled across a necromancer's keep. And we'll find out more next time
Ooh.
we play.
Ooh, boy.
Oh boy.
No, I'm ready to fight. I want to go. Oh, wow. You're muted.
I hold on to him real tight.
Got a little ditty to bring us out of here.
Cheek,
Miss Piggy.
and I tell him, "You are amazing. Good job."
How about a little song to end the night on?
Pixels, my friend, we will have you till the end. With me and Gryffin and your mom, always holding you strong. You will one day be ours for life. Please won't you be my wife? Until next time, you dead zombies. Your mom will be your mommy. Thank you.
Can I just
Spectacular.
say,
You need to be a regular on this, Hales.
Hales, on day one, you did the most stereotypical grab the first NPC you can find and make him part of the party.
He's
That
mine
is-
forever.
That is such a trope in Dungeons and Dragons. You are a natural at this game.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was
I do
fantastic.
enjoy it. I did enjoy it a lot.
She's
That's
a
good.
natural.
So I will be
born,
back.
for
I'm
sure.
glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cool. Well, all right. Let's wrap up here. We've been going for almost 3 hours now. That's a solid sesh. I like it.
Oh yeah.
I like it. That's a real D&D sesh. My first one, because the other ones were one shots. So this
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a slow burn.
I like it though. Right.
Less. The other ones are very much more fast paced. Like go 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 go.
Yeah. So cool. We'll go the other way. Triszana, where can people find you? And when?
Keeping up with the pig theme. I will be live on Monday at GamerHales on Twitch. I don't know, Subnautica, that's what we're doing, and I will be there all week. So come join us around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you there, piggies.
Love it. Your mom?
We are available. Hit our website, twobeardsplease.com. We put out 2 episodes a month for our podcast. And I'm giving away stickers for the show. I already had one person, Kissy Girl, sent me her info. So if you whisper, send me a DM, I will send them out. I actually have the envelope ready to go, stamped, and ready to go out tomorrow's mail.
Cool.
Thanks, everybody.
Mario? Fantastic
You-
DM.
Oh, thank you. You can catch me, Digital Hero 101. I have, catch me on all my socials, YouTube and stuff like that. If you enjoyed this Dungeons and Dragons session, on my channel, I do something that I have called Project Odyssey, where I take content creators just like this and I have them run through a one shot. Feel free, don't feel like you're missing out. Each session's a one shot. It's an anthology. You can jump in, enjoy the session anytime, any place, and you can always keep up. We're gonna the first episode will be up on is already up on YouTube, the full one, but we're gonna have a very cool edited one coming up pretty soon, hopefully this week. And yeah, hope to see you guys this Tuesday on the 22nd for an episode of the Project Odyssey.
Love it. And make sure that you hop into our Discord. We just put that in the chat, and you can find all these lovely people there too. We are gearing up. We are getting ready for our anniversary show, 1 year of Titan Media Collective, which is crazy to me and doesn't seem real, and it's all because of these amazing creators, but we're going to be doing some really fun and kind of unique stuff there with our peeps that they don't even know about yet because I keep saying that I need to post about it in the Discord and keep getting distracted. But that's fine. You know, life happens. But yes, thank you to everybody. Thank you, Mario, for this amazing story he's building. I can't wait till next month. Nate and Hales for being a part of this as well. But yeah, we love you guys, and we will see you all very soon. Let's see, do we have any Titans live right now to raid out to?
Thanks to everybody who spent time watching us tonight. We had
Yes,
quite a
yes.
few people that stuck around for pretty much the whole show. So
You guys, this has been an amazing chat, amazing audience. Thank you guys. Great. I saw it was very active. Sorry I couldn't interact as much. It was
that's
definitely.
right. They weren't talking about you.
They were saying good things about you. We are gonna go raid the one and only Kale Salad. So we're gonna head on over to her. So stick around. Let's go show her some love. But yeah, other than that, you all have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will see you very soon. Oh yeah, we have to wait. We have to.
You have to wait the countdown, the recount.
Did I do it right? Why is it not working? Hold on.
I put a raid alert in chat. Copy it.
There it is.
Did it go up?
It's up. Yeah, it's up. It's up. You just
Oh.
have to get ready to raid.
It's not giving me the option. I don't like it.
There's no raid?
All right, bear with me. Oh, you already have a raid in progress.
Feels right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
I don't know. It's not letting
wait.
me do it.
It waits for people to join the queue, and then you probably just have a really long queue time.
See everything
It should give you an option to raid early though, and not have to wait for the queue line. No?
That's okay. We're about to go. We're about to go here.
I
Bear
will
with
sing
us.
you
It
a goodbye song.
normally it shows up at the top.
Welcome to the stream with Titan Media Collective. This is Nick.
Oh my god. All right, let's go. Let's go show some love. Here we go.
Goodbye.
It should have worked. Hopefully.
It should have.
There.